Hello everybody, my name is Stardust0123 and welcome back to an episode of the Minecraft Survival Series. Today we are super excited for all the cool and amazing stuff I have to talk about, which may or may not be actually cool or exciting, but regardless, sorry of that voice crack I just had there. Recall that I am not very old, even though you guys may contrary to think that and think I'm like 40 or something. I'm not actually, I am like under 20, under 18 actually. So yeah, whoa, what is going on? What on earth was that? I can swear I just saw some technical glitches there. Here we are on with the Mr. Meeps texture pack, shader pack, actually. It is getting quite lag intensive, actually. I've turned up some of the resolutions and stuff, and I need to turn them back down. Remind you, I am running this on a GTX 660 and not like on a Titan, so I can't exactly get to the best graphical settings known to man. So I'll go into my bed. Oh, apparently going into your bed and pressing escape actually gets you out of the bed rather than take you into the menu. What I was going to do is I was going to turn the render distance down to like normal or something, you know, something at least reasonable for what we're doing right now. Just to show you some of my settings. Yeah, I have this kind of stuff on. Yeah, so not using any advanced stuff, just using half brightness. I normally play Minecraft with half brightness, is much better. See, turn that down, you get a much smoother FPS. You guys won't notice it because you're on, actually, no, you will, no, you won't, because YouTube limits to 30 FPS. To me, it looks faster when I'm playing it, and it lets me do my work better. I realized why the texture packs kept changing when I was playing, and it is because I play more than just this series. Like, I work on the Dodge the Mall Airport a lot, and so I often will just use the Dodge the Mall texture pack instead. Let's go outside and see what's going on. And so that's why the texture pack will change, is because I play on the server and then I record a new episode of this. Sometimes I forget, so, you know, that's bad on my side. I'd also, oh, crap. Well, that's not too bad. He kind of actually cleared some of the land for us. I'd have to do that later anyway. I was also going to say during this episode, if you hear any loud booming sounds or any da-da-da-da-da-da, that is the weather radio. And the booming sounds are thunder. If you didn't know, I live in Wisconsin. We are very, very particularly prone to things like tornadoes and severe weather. So just be wary of that. And if you hear a booming sound, don't think that there's TNT or something exploding behind me, because I don't live in an area that is cool enough to have TNT explosions commonly happen around me. Oh, man, I do remember, actually, what was it, a month ago, we had a tornado warning just right over where I live. I need to figure out what I'm doing right now, actually. I think I can get to working on the walls. I think I'm just gonna, bring them out over here. This farm is actually, I'm gonna need to fill in some stuff. I'll go fill some stuff in, and I'll talk about that. So, just a few months ago, actually, we had a tornado here in my town in Wisconsin. I was just kind of on the computer at the time, just and then I used the bathroom, and I noticed that like the wind and the hail, because there was hail coming down, and I could hear this ping on the windows, which isn't a normal thing. Generally, when you hear pinging on your windows, it's usually people throwing rocks at them. Of course, I again don't live in an area where people riot and throw rocks at your windows. And so the hail was coming down. I was like, man. And so I look out my window, and there is this intense hail coming down. I'm like, okay. So I go out to the front door of our house, and I look outside, and what I saw was amazing. There was hail coming down, there was rain coming down, and the wind was whipping by extremely fast, and I was like, what is going on? And I was like, next thing I thought, because I just happened to do stuff on YouTube, is my subscribers would love to see this. So I whip out my phone, and I just check all my new notifications and stuff by quickly scrolling down my screen before I open it up. And I noticed that there is a tornado warning message on my phone. And I was like, what on earth is going on? And so, yeah, there was actually a tornado warning directly over my city where I live. It's actually more of a town, but you can call it a city if you want. And so I just ran to the basement. And my mother and my brother were out shopping in the town. And so I tried calling them, and they just wouldn't answer. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's a tornado. You guys need to answer your phones. They were at some store, and the tornado hit, and they ran. They didn't run. they were in the car and they drove home and they're like, there's hail coming down, and they get back and we all kind of get into the basement. Where then we noticed that there is a small water area dripping in from the basement. Yeah, that was amazing. So yeah, in Wisconsin, apparently some of the houses, when there's downpours, they leak a little bit, which is, you know, to be expected when it is absolutely just pouring outside, just rain coming down. We live on top of a hill, so we normally don't actually have any sort of water problems at all. Just the gutters tend to not be able to handle all of the water, and they just sort of leak everywhere. Yeah, that can get a bit distracting at times. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here with the wall and then cut past this farm. But yeah, that was just one of the most amazing things that has ever happened since we moved last year. You don't expect tornadoes to come down, but when they do, they just scare the heck out of you. They're like nothing I've ever seen before. Well, they are like something I've seen before. We've had tornadoes happen over the past, I don't know, few years. Never actually seen one in real life. I've always wanted to see a tornado, and it's pretty much on my bucket list for things I want to do in the future. Not like get killed by a tornado, but just, you know, see one in person. Because I think that seeing that danger would just be exciting. But, you know, if it's during the night, there's really no excitement to it. It's just scary. Like, you're just looking out that window, pitch black with lightning, you have no idea what is coming. So, yeah. Actually, just before I started recording this episode, there was a severe thunderstorm warning issued for the next 20 minutes, actually, now. It's been a little bit since then, but I thought that that was pretty amazing. Well, actually, that wasn't amazing. They issued a whole ton of severe weather statements and stuff saying we have an enhanced risk for tornadoes, which is never good when they issue that kind of stuff. Because usually, oh crap, stuff does happen. Oh, I didn't notice that zombie there. So yeah, post your exciting tornado stories down in the description below, because pretty much all tornado stories are pretty exciting. If your house got hit by one, I definitely want to hear about it. That would be nice to know. I mean, that's bad luck, but mind you, that is one amazing story to tell. So now that we have all of the stuff built up, we can begin working on the walls. They're going to be a little bit high, but all of this nice area will protect us against mobs, and I'll be able to go outside of the base in peace and not know that the creeper is about to blow me up momentarily. I'll just kind of build this crafting table into the wall for a moment. We're probably going to have to go mine more cobblestone, and if I don't come up with any more amazing stories to tell you guys, I'll have to time lapse it. I know how you guys feel about time lapses. Usually I just never get to actually finishing them. Oh, this is going to be a nice big area, I think, for what we're going to need to do here. No mods in the series yet. I hope I won't have to keep you entertained. Oh yeah, some more stuff I could talk about. I bought a lot of new games recently. Apparently I've been on that bingy spree. I'm going to need to fill this in too, make it much nicer entrance into this mine. Well, that's if there's actually anything useful in this mine. If it's just kind of a dead end, I can just kind of fill it in and not come over this way again. Oh man, I'm starting to go on a mining tour, aren't I? Apparently I just didn't go down there because there was mobs. I don't actually appear to have any food on me either. Yeah, what the heck? What's the worst that could happen? I could die. At least I sort of know how to get back to my house, at least. Oh, that's so dark. There we go. Much better. What's down here? What is down here? If I see more tunnels and stuff, I think I see lava down there, actually. I'll just leave this open, then. There's probably some good stuff I could find. Come down here in the future. Lots of cobblestone I could mine out, too. That'd be sweet. Be nifty. Swell. Swish. And, that'll be nice. So yeah, some recent games I've purchased. I've gotten The Sims 3. I've talked about some of my subscribers on Skype about that. Yeah, I want to talk about Skype too. I'll bring that up in a bit. I've also gotten... I have also purchased a Battlefield 3, and since I like that game so much, I also purchased... oh, I'm saying a lot. I'm not supposed to do that. Normally it's me criticizing Canada Goose and how much he says But yeah, I've purchased Battlefield 3 Premium, which is amazing. All the new stuff it adds. I've only played on one of the new maps. Everybody, oh, I just said it again. Everybody on Premium is like way advanced compared to me. They're like level 100ers and stuff. Of course, they've owned the game for a much longer amount of time than I've had. I've owned it for like 2 weeks. No, not even 2 weeks. I've owned it for like 5 days now. Maybe even less than that. When did I buy that? It was not that long ago I purchased it. But it is an amazing game nonetheless. I really like it on the PC, much better than I do on the PS3. It just feels more smooth. Like if you deconnect from a server, you go back to your desktop or well, your internet client to which you connect because you connect to servers through your multiplayer. And I kind of like that actually. Some people don't like it. They think it's kind of pointless, but I like it. You can access all of your other games there, which I've also been granted access to the Battlefield Hardline beta. So if you want to see some videos about that, make sure to post or like this episode, and I will post some Battlefield Hardline for you guys. I'm pretty sure that doesn't violate any of the terms and conditions of the closed beta. There's a lot of videos of it out on YouTube now, and I definitely won't want to miss out. They've been updating it a lot, and I think you guys would be very interested in hearing about that. Though I could be seriously wrong, and you aren't, but post what you think in the comments, because comments are pretty much the best way to contact me, other than Skype. Which, yeah, I was planning to talk about. I might be making a actual Dodge Them All Skype because I feel like the Skype I use now is more of my personal Skype in the sense I have a ridiculous amount of subscribers now. I have almost 8,000. Probably when this video actually goes up tomorrow, I might have 8,000. That it's just getting to the point where I am accepting like 3 to 5 friend requests every single day. And I don't really, I'm not saying I don't want to talk to you. I'm just saying it's a lot to handle. It is like 76 people to talk to. That is a lot of people to talk to. They're constantly calling me. And it's just what I do for you guys. And I do enjoy talking to you. It's just that I can't talk to all of you and not make myself feel bad. Like, I'm thinking, well, I've talked to this person, I guess I might as well talk to this person, and a couple hours will pass, and it's kind of cutting into, like, stuff I'm also trying to do. And I don't want to make you feel bad, so I was thinking I could just make well, there's some weird issues going on with the shading right now. I just don't want to make you guys feel like you get left out or something, so I'll probably make a Dodge Them All Skype. You better not steal that, like, overnight, and so when I get on tomorrow, you guys have already made the Skype. Okay, apparently this is fully grown. So yeah, just don't steal that from me. We should, oh, that isn't fully grown. Okay, I guess I'll just kind of keep that like that then. 9 bread, it's 3 loaves, should be okay, I guess. It's getting nighttime, I really need to get back in, considering I have, no hunger left. Oh, wow, this is quite impressive, actually. This wall looks nice. It'll deter plenty of mobs that are out here in the water, and I'll try to get it out on the land, too. Not sure how that's going to work. We'll probably figure it out as we go along. There's been a lot of talking this episode because I've had a lot to talk about, and I don't know. I feel like you guys... I don't know if you care or not, but I feel like it does fill the time of the video actually very well when you have stories or something to talk about. So I'm going to try and think about stuff I can talk about. And I say you guys a lot. I don't know how much you've noticed that, but when I refer to the subscribers, I just say you guys. Maybe my subscriber base should be called the you guys. No, that's kind of strange, but yeah, so I don't know, but I think it just feels the time better. It feels more exciting for me to talk about stuff in the past because I feel like I get kind of into it way more than I really should, and right now it is literally almost midnight. Maybe it's because of this Mountain Dew, but maybe it's because of all the new exciting stuff I've been doing. But I just feel much more into it. There's also been a serious view increase on the channel. I don't know if I've told you this guy. Wow, I'm trying to say you guys too much, and it's literally getting into my sentences. I don't know if I've told you this, but there's been a serious increase in views, like doubled, tripled. I have no idea what's going on. Is it the summer? I have no idea, but you guys have just been watching my videos more now than you ever have before. You've been watching literally 3 days of content in one day. And for the first, like, half a year of my YouTubing hobby, you guys can do that in a day. It is amazing. I have no idea. The growth is just amazing. Oh man, I am getting a little bit too excited, aren't I? I don't want to sound that excited over it. It is pretty exciting though. I've never seen anything like it. And I'm really... Where's this glowstone dust come from, actually? That come from the dirt? Zombies, maybe? I have no idea. Oh, that's slime. That slime is getting on my nerves. Let's go kill it. Make a whole ton of baby slimes, though. Okay. Sorry. I hope none of you watch Captain Sparkles. Oh, I know some of you watch Captain Sparkles. I can see how many of you are in my circles. And so when I click on YouTube, I can see how many of you guys actually follow him. It's kind of nice to know, actually, what you guys are watching. Not in, like, a creepy way, but just in a way where I can see what kind of content you like and what kind of content you want to see more. You seem to respond well to the Kerbal Space Program stuff I did, and I'm excited over that because I will do more of that because you liked it. It's just a bit for me to put together. I need ideas and stuff. You know, I can get the ideas. I'm not, like, dying for new ideas. It shouldn't be that hard to come up with something new and original. Never is, apparently. Okay, that's where that room ends. I did that just right then. Well, no, I want it one more over. Yeah, there we go. Like that. That's better. Oh, I totally got off track to what I was talking about. Sorry about that. Yes, I've also purchased SimCity. Wow, back on that subject. I have purchased SimCity. SimCity is actually just an amazing game. The theme song right now is stuck in my head. The Cities of Tomorrow theme song, mind you. Yes, I got it with an expansion pack. Origin was having a sale for all of its games, a player appreciation sale. It was an amazing sale, actually. A lot of you guys don't like Origin. I have no idea why people don't like Origin. It's completely fine. It is much better than Uplay. Uplay, oh, don't even get me started. That game, that game client has crashed on me, and I've had to delete one of my games, which took like 3 days to download with this internet connection, and that Uplay eats all of your internet and doesn't download your games. I swear it's downloading viruses or something half the time, or using you as bandwidth for something. It is awful. Origin downloads this game very fast, has a nice pausing system. It has a weird problem when it starts up, but as long as you just kind of end the Origin... Oh, I hear rain. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I hear rain coming down, though. I'll tell you if I hear hail, and I'll turn up the gain volume so you can hear it, because it's very interesting to hear hail. Whoa. I'm totally getting off track. So, Origin doesn't crash. It's very fast, and it is just a good game client. It's not as good as Steam, I'll admit. Steam is like the ultimate game client. Nothing could pretty much ever beat Steam in my books. But Origin, it's my second best up there, because it's very nice. It's very fluid, solid. They have sales. I guess that's all you could want from Origin. And I just buy the older games. I don't buy the new games because they cost way too much. I will not pay $70 for Battlefield 4. That is ridiculous. I will not pay $70 for Battlefield Hardline when it comes out. I played the beta. Trust me, it is definitely not worth $70. I don't want to say it shouldn't be its own game, because it should. It feels like its own game, but it should be more like 40 or maybe like 35 would be more acceptable for a game of that. Considering it's pretty much based directly off of Battlefield 4, I don't think that it should be really made into, or like cost so much. It's basically a whole new game that costs more than Battlefield 4. That's basically the same exact thing with a different game mode. I mean, yeah, so that's my view on it. I think it's a good game. I really like it. I enjoyed it, and that's still the beta. Of course, maybe they'll add so much new content to it that it will seem like a very good game. Holy crap! When it comes out for PC, that'll be like 8 weeks or something. So I guess I'm just gonna have to wait and see if I like it. I'll give you more updates about that. Also, follow me on Twitter if you didn't know. Twitter is a very good place to get into contact with me. I'm trying to post more and more often on there about what's going on in my life, what kind of stuff's going on in the videos, and sometimes I'll give little sneak peeks into what is coming up on the channel too. Because, you know, if you extra follow me, if you literally stalk me, you will get to know what kind of stuff comes out on the channel. Well, if you stalked me, like, seriously stalk me, I guess you could literally know everything about me. That's really creepy though, so please don't stalk me, I guess. And yeah, this was actually a very intuitive episode with me. I really enjoyed it. If I enjoy the videos, usually you enjoy it too. Well, you know, sometimes that's not always true. Sometimes I work hard on videos and it gets like 20 views, but yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time.